Daily as I live, hey. Daily as I live, hey Jesus, hey. Daily as I live, trust me, I can sing. Let's do these. Let's do these on my enemies. You be sure that. Okay, let's see. Daily as I live, as often as I breathe, may my whole life be expressions of your grace. Now that's not so bad. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DB again, and you're welcome to another episode of OKDB. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and you're welcome to another one. Well, thank you for subscribing and all that good stuff. So without further ado, I'm sure you know what we're about to talk about today. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Okay. So guys, the last video we talked about the 3 essential things for spiritual growth, and I said we're going to talk about prayer, we're going to talk about worship, and we're also going to talk about spiritual meditation. Now, last week we talked about prayer, and now we're going to be talking, did I say last week? I mean the last video we talking about prayer, and now we're going to be talking about worship. True worship, the essence of worship, the relevance of worship, who are we worshiping, and all that good stuff. So now, worship. What is the essence of worship? What is true worship? Now before we go into worship, we need to acknowledge who are we worshiping, who are we thanking, who are we adoring and saying thank you to, who are we singing all these beautiful songs to, who are we displaying the beauty of our holiness to, and who is this amazing person? It is God, the I am that I am, the beginning and the end, the bright and the morning star, the ancient of days, the one who is and always to come, the God of yesterday, today and forever, the omnipotence, the omniscience, oh yeah, you're saying it, okay, I'm listening, alright. Oh my God. All those beautiful names, Now, we are worshiping God for all the thanking Him for all the beautiful things He has done for us, for all the things that He is yet to do, for the amazing things that He is yet to do in our lives. Now, why do we worship God? Why do we spend time thanking Him? Why do we spend time adoring Him? Why do we spend time, doing all these things? Now, what did we talk about in the first chapter? Now, what did we talk about last? The last video we talked about prayer. How we seal our destinies by the power of prayer. How we go into spiritual realm with God, talk to God, either by speaking in tongues or speaking in a dialect or however, it suits you. Now, what does worship do? Some people rather worship than pray. Some people feel that when they worship, they get an immediate connection with God. And if that works for you, that is beautiful, that is fine. That's great. Now, why do we worship? What is the essence of worship? How relevant is our worship? Now, God wants us to worship Him in truth and in spirit. Now, really great. What's the essence of our worship? Now, worship is really great because it helps our spiritual life. It helps our spiritual growth. Now, you remind God that God, for everything you do, for all that you do, for all that you are yet to do, I am thankful. I will always come to your presence and I will praise you. Whether I have voice, I do not have voice, I will always open my mouth and adore you. I will always recognize the presence of you in my life. And it just depends on what works for you in worship. You might be singing praises, or it might be just like slow motion songs that you just want to sing, or whatever it is. Too much for me is not good. Just know these. Whatever whatever it is. Hey, whatever it is. That sometimes you just want to just sing to God. You're just like, there's a melody in my heart and I just want to sing to you. I just want to say thank you. I just want to appreciate you. You're just singing to God. And sometimes worship can be prayer. There are some songs that are just so powerful that, I mean, they just open the floodgates of heaven for you. It doesn't have to be, you know, whether it's praises, be it worship. And I think that as Christians, whatever you listen to, those songs that you listen to, it plays a great part in your life. Those songs that you listen to, whatever you meditate on, you know, musically, it speaks to you. It plays a great part in your life as a Christian. So as Christians, it's advisable that we listen to what gospel songs, inspirational songs, songs that speak to us, songs that declare God's words in our lives, songs that, you know, motivate us spiritually, songs that make us, you know, go deep into the presence of God. You know, we have been blessed by, you know, our Nigerian artist Nathaniel Bassey. We have Sinach, amazing artists, you know, out there who are really using to bless us with powerful songs that shakes everywhere, that makes everything just change. So let me tell you something. If you're in a place where you're saying, oh, I don't know, prayer isn't working for me, or like, you know, you're just like, I'm just too weak to pray, I don't know what to do, enter into a place of worship. Render praises, render songs to the host of heaven. Talk to God, sing to Him, adore Him. Just lift up your voice and just talk to your Father. He's your Abba Father. Just raise your voice and talk to Him, and trust Him. It paves a way for you. And people, the power of songs, the power of worship, there is strength in your worship. You need to continually worship God. But in summary, as Christians, worship is a great thing to always partake in as Christians. Worship is amazing. I mean, it's beautiful. So, like, you know, what are you doing today? Whatever day you're watching this video, you know, grab your phone, you know, check out some nice gospel songs, some gospel artists that you like, you know, whether you're Nigerian. I have a lot of Nigerian playlists, I have a lot of international playlists too. If you want me to recommend, you know, some nice songs for you, trust me, I would be glad to do so. Alright, so what are you waiting for? Get your phones out and start to browse out amazing gospel songs and gospel artists, you know, wherever you live in, Nigerian, Ghanaian, you're from Kenya, you're living in the US, you know, just start to, you know, look through, you know, stay connected with God, connect with Him in a place of worship.